Ba da 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 da. You win like brownie points if you happen to remember that song. Ba da 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 da. Doing a quick just check here, make sure everything hear that. Yep, okay, everything's. Sorry about that. You can hear everything. Perfect. At least as far as I can see here, you guys can hear everything. Hello, everybody. What's happening? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's good. Uh-oh, settings. We don't need you to see that stuff. You don't need to see any of that. No, not at all. Thank you, Kazuo, for that little musical number that just literally came out of nowhere. I appreciate it. Oh my God, how's everybody doing this evening?
Wonderful.
Kazuo, we will get to you in just a bit. Just believe me. Believe me. We will get to you in a minute. This whole stream is probably going to just be about you for the time being. Holy crap. Alright. Put a Rosaria here because she's awesome. Oh my God. But what's happening? What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. Got some pizza in them or whatever related food that you want to do. Be it the pizza or the fries. Because, you know, it is Pizza Friday, but it can also be Friday. I'm not sorry. I am not sorry in the least. You can't stop me. I have the ability to create snowstorms, as I showed, as I totally didn't demonstrate this morning at all. I didn't make snowstorms happen. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Oh my God. So, sorry it took me as long as it did for me to get active in things, but I had some stuff that I had to do. I actually have some pizza crust that's currently rising, or pizza dough, to be more realistic, that's rising right now over the, you know, like, what, 10 feet? Like, 8 or 9 feet away from me, something like that. So that's getting situated, and then after stream, I'm going to go ahead and get that pizza situated, make the pizza, and then it's going to be amazing, and then everything will be complete. Whether or not I'm going to have the pizza tonight or not, since it's getting later, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Probably will have some at the very least. We're having white pizza today. It's really good. The last time I made white pizza was so good. I love white pizza. Don't have to worry about the mess of making the sauce and all that nonsense. No, just a little bit of olive oil. And considering how cheap I just got my recent batch of olive oil, I can afford to make some white pizza. It's amazing. I'll get to that. I'll get to that story a little bit later. But yeah, so as I said before, catch-up time. Literal catch-up time. Though a part of me kind of wants to just. Oh, that's what I was doing before in the stream. Okay, right. I was just quickly doing these over here. Just to spend my points, so that way I'd have to work. I did this after stream, but I wanted to focus on the story and things like that afterward. Ransom, my dude, how are you? Welcome in. How's everything going? We just started. I was just saying that the dough is just rising over in the corner, so I'm just waiting for that to get situated. I'll have pizza afterwards. Whee! Come on, do the thing. Bob. Bob. Stop it. Freeze, please. Didn't you learn this yesterday when I was doing this to you before? Do I need to introduce you to my Lord and Savior, Mr. Freeze or Mrs. Freeze? You should know this by now. Doing good? Okay, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, things took a little bit longer than I wanted to, and I needed to go ahead and I wanted to lay down for a little bit as well. That's a bad. We don't talk about that one. Try again. Still on my kick of trying to find better artifacts until I figure what the living fuck I'm actually gonna do with my teams. Like I said, Freeze team is done. Thank God. It's just, I don't know what to do with the Raiden. I know she's flexible and she can do many things. Oh my god. You guys just suck. Okay, well, I didn't get enough energy from that, so that's happening. You know what? Fuck it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Up and up. Probably gonna get away with just not using my... Oh, yep, there you go. I was saying, like, I'm probably gonna get away not having to use my burst there, but... Making me wonder if I need to go and put more energy on her. Sometimes the energy for the most part is pretty consistent, but there are times where it's just kind of like, and then you just cry a little bit on the inside. I think mine's like 120-ish, but that's fine considering I have the mist cutter. It was something else that I think mine had to be a little bit higher, from my understanding. There we go. Wait. Come on. Come on. There you go. Block. Please. Oh my god, thank you. Okay. Go. Just die. Stay dead, please. Thank you. Alright, that's a good starting point. At least, like, a little bit over halfway to a little bit over halfway is typically, like, my goal when I do this, so long as that works in the rotation here, we should be good. And the artifacts are still trash. But yeah, like I said before, I'm still stuck on the fence of if I want to just keep Raiden National and just do my best to get better artifacts for everybody, because technically speaking, 3 of the 4 members use literally the same artifact set, so it's not like I would just be leveling in one specific. Oh my god! You guys are assholes! Holy shit! Like, you guys saw how far I was getting knocked away, right? Probably shouldn't have done that, but you know what? I don't even care. You are literally getting on my nerves. Bog. Freeze. Actually stay frozen this time. Okay. That's fine. Alright. We're back up. We're fine. Yeah, it's just situations like that where they pull off, where like just get knocked halfway across the map. That it's just, oh my god, it's annoying. Like, really? You're supposed to be frozen. I will literally beacon down the Saritsa and just have her curve stop your ass, I swear. Like, I will make a point to come back to this dungeon once the Saritsa comes out, if I'm able to get her. And like have her annihilate all of you. You can't run. Okay, cool. That's more like it. Not gonna, honestly, if I have the ability, I don't know how it's gonna end up working, but if they stick on the exact same chain, that would have been awesome if it wasn't for the HP. Oh god damn it, I closed out of it. Okay, we're gonna go back in. Sorry. I had to shake up the cobwebs a little bit. But yeah, like, if they keep up with the current trend with, like, all the Archons being really, really good, depending on their niche, I am exceedingly excited to see how the Saritsa is, and I will main the Saritsa in a free state. Pretty sure we'll get her as a playable character, but in the off chance we don't. I mean, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase it. Oh, god damn it. I fucked that up. Oh, god damn it. Stop. I swear to God, I will end all of you. Sorry. Bog. There we go. We're fine. Uh-oh. I hate. Oh, there you go. I was like, I almost ate horribly, but then Kazuha saved the day. Yeah, the artifact farming part is the part I don't like the game, to be fair. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, like, you get some... Thankfully, I will say this. Thankfully, that's not bad. That's a decent one at the very least. At the very least, it's, like, two of the 5 artifacts are relatively easy to get stuff for. Like, me just playing the game naturally and just picking up stuff, I've been super lucky getting stuff off of the feather and the flower. Considering those two tend to have much better stats on them naturally compared to the others. So typically it's easier to at least have a decent starting point. But yeah, for everything else, like try to get the not just the proper stats, but the proper subset as well. It's a nightmare. But I will say that my luck has been pretty decent, so I cannot complain at all. Definitely can be better, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm just hoping that with some of the other teams that I have in mind that I want to do, possibly, eventually, all of that will just be relatively easy to take care of. Bop. There we go. Okay, you're almost. Can you die, please? Can you please? Can you die, please? Can you die, please? Yeah, I can't justify like killing you guys right now. Come on. Come on. Nope. Oh, damn it. Come on. Die. Thank you. I will say like the little loot boxes that they came, but well, they're not really loot boxes, but the boxes that you can go and throw in, and you're throwing like old artifacts to possibly get new ones. Those are amazing. Like those are an absolute godsend. Like if there's a specific set that you're trying to, that wasn't what I wanted to do. If there's a certain set that you're desperately trying to like get stuff for, but it's better for you to just farm another set in its entirety, then to be able to double up like that with the ones that you wouldn't, that you can't use or you don't want to use, it's better than nothing. Hello? Okay, go. You are fully healed. Alright, I just want to go over here really quick. I won't do my other dailies right now. I think I'll go back. I think I'll want to focus on the story. At the very least. Thankfully, the artifact, I think outside of... Like, I have a few team options. So, of course, like I said, I have Ryan Nationals right now, which technically speaking is done. So I technically don't have to do anything else for Ryan Nationals. I just don't feel like I'm doing as much damage as I want to do right now. Actually, no, we're not gonna use it on this. We're gonna use it on you. Give you more HP back. Boop. So it makes a part of me just want to go and yeah, we'll just use it on the one. It just makes a part of me, because I have other characters I want to use. Like, technically speaking, I got Yaimiko because I love Yaimiko. And I haven't really used her just because I've been having really bad luck with her artifacts. Even though, like, her artifacts are probably, like, the easiest to farm. It's the weirdest thing. Like, yeah, I'm still having issues. Like, I feel like I should have good artifacts for her by now, but I don't. At least the damage that she does is just kind of bleh. So, I can't. There you go. There's not much I can do about that in that regard. All right. So let's head back over to our quest. and figure out who the hell is attacking Kazuha. Who's bugging the good boy? The good wind boy. But I'm thinking possibly, like, I either want to do Mono Electro using Raiden, Yai, Sara, and like a Bennett or a Jean, probably a Jean, just for the VV set, or just do a traditional hyper carry, and then do Raiden, Sara, Bennett, and then Sucrose, since technically speaking, Kazuha would be better in that type of team, but I don't have another Kazuha that I can. I can't get two Kazuhas, so kind of stuck. Oh, hello, friend. Do you know anything?
Ah, if it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha.
It is.
What brings you here today?
We're trying to figure out who the fuck's trying to go and kill him.
Huh? You two know each other?
They're both blacksmiths, so I'm not surprised.
Yes. The Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans.
Oh?
After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
What is the Raiden Gokaden?
Let me quickly explain.
Sure.
The Raiden Gokaden was the collective term for the 5 most acclaimed bladesmithing arts in Inazuma.
Okay.
The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun. And over time, further honed and enhanced by the most talented craftsmen.
Makes sense that she'd be the one to teach everybody first and foremost.
Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade. Today, only the Amenoma clan has kept its art alive.
Where everybody else is kind of going more way to the sword, I imagine. That makes sense.
So sad.
It is a great pity indeed. In the old days, we each had our specialties. And just as iron sharpens iron, so too did we learn much from each other.
Was it like a whole one of those things where you just like guys were like competing with each other and see what really happened is the Amenoma was they were in all 5 clans were in like a freaking market war, and guess who won? But we don't talk about it. Everybody just went on quote unquote different paths. We know. Amenoma, Togo over here is like freaking Uncle Moneybags. So I'm gonna give him the top hat and the monocle, and we'll be good.
As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water, as it turns stone to sand.
Ooh.
There is nothing mystical to our work.
Yet.
There is only practice,
Yet.
day in and
Yet.
day out.
Yet.
Until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life.
Again, yet. You guys can't tell me otherwise. Yet. We will get to the mystical portion eventually.
As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
I believe it is, yes.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins.
Right.
For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Pay that close attention to right from the very beginning of the craftsmanship to make the best blade you can. Makes sense.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner.
I see. So they don't sell weapons. They make their own and then practice the sword style from there. At least that's what I'm getting from that.
You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade.
Wait, do you have an Ishi blade?
It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times,
Yeah, that'll be fine.
its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
I'm sure it'll be something that we can go and fix eventually.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided
Maybe.
by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan.
Don't be so modest, my dude.
But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew.
Yes.
We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Yes, hopefully.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported
Wonder where
the
he
case
is.
to the
Hope he's not
Tenryo
stuck in a
Commission,
tree somewhere.
but I haven't heard anything back so far.
Anybody ever seen that meme where it's basically like instead of a prince saving a princess from a castle, like a tall castle, it's basically like you see a princess just kind of walking through the forest. The prince is in the tree, just like help, and you just cuts to the princess like he's perfect. That's the vibes I'm getting from this.
He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it.
I'm pretty sure he's just trapped in a tree somewhere.
But I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
And or go on a manhunt. I mean, you can't do that. That is a thing that you have. That's an ability that you can go and do. You can go on a giant manhunt. It's a thing. It's a thing.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift.
Adding on to my ever growing plan of him being stuck in a tree, he tried to go and get him a legendary apple or some sort, and he's stuck there ever since. Honestly, that seems like an arc. That seems like an arc for like a freaking like an endurance arc for a hero. And then afterwards, when he gets down, he has a vision.
I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato.
Yes?
After that, the next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse,
What?
and neither of them came back.
What?
Yes. Strange, isn't it?
Okay.
I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind,
I
so
mean,
nobody knows what really happened.
okay, if there's very little evidence, that tells me right there that that's sus.
Do you have any thoughts
Very
on what Yuya may
sus.
have wanted to give you?
It's either okay. I have two theories here. It's either that dude that we've met at the very beginning, or it's the Firework Inquisition. The Firework Inquisition is at it again. If that is the case, we're all screwed.
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon.
That'd be kind of cool.
Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up.
He literally would have gone. He goes to whatever the Genshin equivalent would be to freaking Excalibur. Oh my god, which happens to be in a tree that is currently stuck in right now because he can't pull it out and the tree's really tall. I'm never getting off of this tree kick, I swear.
He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality.
Interesting, that's cool.
He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts,
It's like Kazuha.
particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable.
I see.
The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine.
Oh! Oh, it's God. Okay. I did not put two and two together that this dude would be his nephew.
Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only he seems to match the suspect's profile.
Okay. I have been proven wrong. I'm very sad that he's not stuck in the tree. I thought he was a different person. Never mind.
What? No. Absolutely impossible.
Whoops.
Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind,
I think he got
Even
cursed.
his training is done with the goal of calming his mind.
I think he got
He's
cursed.
never gotten into a fight before.
I think he's cursed.
Is that so?
Yeah, it's definitely cursed.
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason.
I'm gonna say that reason is because he's cursed.
But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear with neither farewell nor fair warning.
Cursed.
I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me.
Yeah. It'd be almost like he's cursed. No, wait, I'm sorry. He's cursed. You gotta make sure that you say it like that. That's the important thing. You can't just say that he's cursed. You have to say he's cursed or cursed. Hey, D-Max, what's going on? Welcome in about him. How's all going? How be the things? I'm doing the good. I am just happy to be streaming. Just happy to be relaxing. But how are you? I don't speak Genshin, but I'm here to show support. I appreciate it, D-Mats, always. Things be okay, awesome. Happy to hear, happy to hear. Yeah, we're just on a side quest because I have a lot of side quests to catch up on. And we're trying to find this dude that attacked me, who's apparently this blacksmith nephew. And apparently he normally wouldn't attack people, but I'm just saying that he's cursed. I don't care what anybody says, he's just cursed. New Fire Emblem dropped today, and I still haven't gotten to start it. I'm sorry, it sucks. And hey, at least at any point in time, you will be able to. Oh boy, the lore. He's cursed. See, there you go, Demon, you got it. You understand how things work here.
Anyway, should you find him,
Okay.
please let me know as soon as possible.
It's fine. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'll be honest with you. I am a little hungry because I haven't eaten yet. Because I have like dough rising over like about 9 to 10 feet away from me. So I just want it to be done, and then I could go and make pizza, and then I could be good. But even then, the pizza's probably no. What I'll probably end up doing is like maybe like after the hour mark, I'll probably like go and like take a quick 2 minutes to pop the plate in the oven and then throw it in, and then throw the what you call it, and then go ahead and throw in the pan I'm going to be baking it on, and then turn on the oven so that way it heats up as the oven does. Enjoy your pizza either way. Thank you. I will. It's going to be a white pizza. It's going to be awesome.
Don't
A lot
worry.
of cheese.
You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
We still need to get information from the Nagato family. Okay, so
Yes.
that wasn't him.
It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other.
You mean the fact that, and I will say again to the people with the cheap sheets, that he's cursed!
Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Oh boy. I keep telling you. Watch. By the end of this mission, he's going to be cursed. The blade that he has on right now is cursed. 100%. But it is fine. Oh, before I forget. I made a mention of this earlier today, and this is probably going to happen sometime, like, beginning of next week or so. Hey, thing. It's probably going to happen, like, beginning of next week at the very least. I will be announcing, for those of you guys who don't know, we are currently at a little over 200 followers here on Twitch. And actually, we have been for a few weeks. I just kind of forgot. So, in celebration for that, we're going to be having a contest. So, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of sorts. And I am exceedingly excited to do so. So, what am I going to be giving away? I don't know. probably going to be some things that might be relevant to some people. But we'll see how that goes. But more on the rulings and everything like that coming up, like I said, sometime next week. Look forward to it.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now.
What?
My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
Oh, no! I have a question, Nagato. Miss Nagato, I have a question for you. Would your husband happen to have come across anything that might have looked very suspicious and or I don't know, cursed?
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd
Yes?
like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance.
Would be
if
nice.
you may.
Ah, I see.
Please?
I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again.
No?
I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state.
You're
Has
fine?
new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
No, not at all. I was trying to figure out what happened to him.
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment.
Mm-mm.
We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search.
Exactly.
With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, and if there happens to be any purchasable, weird, strange items that might be cursed.
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Like, how would a debt collector that's in debt, what kind of, the irony, the absolute irony in that?
That's a long story.
Okay.
Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things.
Oh, really? Anything that happens to be, well,
He'd always
I'd
get
say
so
it's time.
animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him.
Extremely important for the simple fact that they might have been cursed. Will that bit ever stop? I don't know. Probably not. So I hope you guys this is what you guys signed up for.
Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Oh?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
He lost his sense of restraint.
Oh.
He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them.
Okay. Very odd, but alright.
Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons.
Stop.
It was awful.
Mm-hmm.
There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house.
I imagine debt collectors in the Genshin universe just coming in and swooping down like they're freaking ninjas. Like, you go outside, and then all of a sudden, you just see in the distance, like a dozen ninjas just sitting there waiting to bounce, like, surrounding the house. It's like, I see the debt collectors have, the debt collectors are here. Oh my god.
He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them.
Okay.
Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance.
Like he was cursed? Okay.
I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried on the last day
I didn't mean
that
to hit
saw
that.
him,
Whoopsie.
I gave him an ultimatum. I said,
Okay.
if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Oh, damn. Okay. Fair. Don't blame you.
Oh.
I do not blame you.
And that led to an argument.
I imagine.
Actually, it didn't. Generally,
Really?
he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me.
Interesting. Okay.
You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink.
I mean, yeah, I imagine that would, anybody in that position would totally understand.
After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time.
Okay.
When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell.
Okay. Interesting.
His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what?
Right.
If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family?
You'll literally be in the same boat that you were. I get you. Yeah, you did the right thing. It's important to set boundaries. It's
Had
cool.
I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament.
I mean, it's always hard to see how people go down the rabbit hole of, like, collecting stuff, especially if they're trying to fill in the void for something or compensate for something. That's always rough, especially with, well, any type of anything that you can get addicted to. I imagine anything really. Cursed.
And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me.
No.
The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and
Right.
both he and the buyer had gone missing.
Right, because the buy was cursed.
I see. I understand.
God damn it.
Amenoma Yuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price.
Okay. It's based on what you're telling me about your husband that he doesn't seem very argumentative.
But my husband has never been one to negotiate.
Exactly.
He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so
Right.
it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
I was about to say, like, yeah, unless, you know.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
Even still, he didn't seem like he was bothered by them when that was going on.
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down.
I'm suddenly getting a sense that this is going to end up being more than, like, a demonic sword of sorts. You know, we're cursed, one.
Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts.
Sure. That's legit.
Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf,
Sure.
I know we can work things out.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure nothing horribly bad has happened to him right now. Nothing that has anything to do with a weird sword or something like that. I'm sure when we find him, he'll be just fine. Right, chat? Right? Right? Right?
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period.
Not wrong.
But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Amenoma Yuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument.
So something else sparked things, I see.
This situation is getting a little confusing.
I mean, amongst other things, yeah.
A little confusing. More like completely mystifying.
Paimon, we haven't gotten to the mystifying part yet. That's coming next.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured,
Okay.
we'll notify you if we find anything.
Okie dokie.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Me too. I want to see his sword collection. That's eventually going to get sold off. Before it gets sold off. I kind of want to see it. Can I see it? Am I allowed to see it? Can I see?
Based on the
all right, what you got?
information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance.
So we got to go check the warehouse? I mean, the last time I was at a warehouse of some sort, I was dealing with a freezer, and in that freezer there was a body. Not necessarily a dead one. Actually, there was a couple dead bodies in there. What was hidden? We don't talk about that one. That just throws a wrench into the plan.
The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery.
I agree with you on that
Do
one.
you have any thoughts?
Should I tell him? Should I tell him? Should I tell him, chat? Should I really tell him my thoughts?
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and,
I think it's a little too simple, Paimon. Try again.
nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
We're still missing crucial information.
Right. I very much agree with you. It seems highly likely that we're missing a piece of the puzzle.
Yes,
Off what
a
we
very
know so far, there are
sword-shaped
too many
missing piece of
things
the
that
puzzle.
don't add up. The chances are that there are still some clues left for us to discover.
Are we going on an adventure? We going on a field trip? Can we go on a field trip?
That I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive.
Yeah.
Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict.
Unless something pushed them over the edge. And they imploded, which is why the warehouse went to shit. Wouldn't put it past.
Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I
The more
doubt it.
Ponder it, the more
Oh, God damn it.
Although
hit
the
the wrong
time
button.
frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art,
Sure.
not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Okay, as much as I love the Genshin lore and things like that, and we're just like listening to a story and things, am I the only one who feels as though that, like, the way they do the dialogue sometimes with things, they literally could shorten, like, maybe by, like, 25, 30%, maybe, like, 40 at the most, with the text that they put in here to describe the exact same thing, and it would be fine? Unless...
Thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild
Unless...
case.
Unless it's the case where it's just the way the translation is, it makes it more long-winded. And if that's the case, I mean, that's kind of, that I guess that makes sense. Though, that is definitely a thing, especially for those people who just want to I just want to get to the next part. Please, please. I don't mind story and stuff like that, but when you're kind of running along a little bit, just yeesh.
Let's keep going. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
I agree.
Okay, but where should we go now?
To the moon. Wait, this is not Endwalker, never mind.
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Yeah, we're not going to the moon just yet. As far as I know. Pretty sure we... Does make me wonder, though. Will we be able to go to the moon at some point in time? That would be pretty dope. Okay, hello. What you got going on?
Wait,
Yep, what's up?
I hear something ominous in the wind.
Is it something cursed?
Oh, this must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear.
I mean, it's Kazuha.
As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament.
Yes,
So-
that was fun. I knew you counted you.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound.
Okay.
It's right around here somewhere.
Wait, sure? We're looking at. Nothing there?
But there's nothing here.
Yeah, right?
It's gone now,
Oh!
but I can still sense the direction it left in.
Oh! I saw somebody behind, like, walking through, and I thought that was
It
somebody.
felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami.
Tatarigami. What was a Tatarigami again?
But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation.
Oh, okay, ungodly. Got it. Okay, demons. I'm fucking calling it, chat. I'm fucking calling it.
And approach slowly.
All right, we're gonna tiptoe our way over to.
So it's an underground warehouse.
I think it's gonna be time to do the thing!
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place. But the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely.
Alright, let's take a look then.
Judging from the concentration,
Yep.
I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
Which would make sense.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time. From what I've been told,
Just say the words, that's all I need.
Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters.
That's good at least, but still.
But most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions.
That's why he was buying all the swords. Makes
Mr.
sense.
Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing
lost
more
his
and more
goddamn
possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
Yep, and it lost his goddamn mind doing it. That's kind of how that works. At least that's how I think it should.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to clown. Let's go. I want to prove that I'm right.
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside.
Neat.
If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth.
I hope you're not telling me that this is going to be a case where we're going to be like, nope, we got to go find a key, then we can get inside.
You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this.
Okay,
Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
sure. Go on. Open up. Open up. Break that thing down. Okay, it's open. What's up?
There.
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything.
Oh, we're not going to a dungeon? Oh, I wanted to do something.
It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
So in the end, it was just a scare. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Me both.
Scary. Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us.
The warehouse boogeyman? Really, Paimon? We fought literal gods. How can you be scared of a fucking boogeyman?
All we can do now is keep searching in
Christ.
the direction that the Tatarigami energy's source left this place.
All right, time
Two
to
ordinary
trail.
humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen.
Yep, we can't delay.
Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming. Quiet your mind.
Okay.
Focus on what you say.
Okay, we guys gotta go find it. Got it. Sorry, Cosmo, you're doing the thing. You're doing the long-winded thing again. Boop. Hello? Oh. We gotta go this way. That's some miasma going on over there. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Stop that. Okay. Oh. I see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I don't need to actually do that. Alright, we're good. Hello? Good. Take me to your leader, friend. How about that? Is there a cave down here? I
At
missed?
this point, the trail appears to split into two.
Ah, but which way to go? One for each, I imagine.
The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here, and seems to be dissipating slowly.
Yep. Alright, let's go. One done. Yeah, let me go.
Something seems to be drawing
Bop
your
him.
attention. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, yo, just kill him. Like the idea of just kill. Oh, okay. Bonk. Freeze. Good. What you got? What else? That's all you got?
It's
I say as there's a giant freaking ice lance. Oh, it's another one then.
Ugh. Look at this red stuff.
by the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing.
Okay.
The ink is bone dry. It well,
I am red dyed fabric. I am Nagato. I was wounded by Ananoma Yuya. He took my most precious blade. I chased him, but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept bleeding. But it seemed that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal that blade? I was going to sell it to him. He even burned my warehouse down. Ugh, it hurts. It hurts. But for some reason, I can't fall unconscious. So all I can do is distract from the pain. It's right. What will happen to Sachiko, Yuichi, and Yuji? I'm sorry to them. I really am. Only now do I realize how stuck in my ways I was, how blind to my accession. I must have been No one picked up that phone when I fucking called it. I must have been cursed. I collected all those strange and bizarre things, but they won me not an iota of happiness or warmth. Put all of it together, and it still wouldn't have been worth a single word from her mouth. Thank you, and sorry for letting you down, Sachiko.
according to this letter, a conflict arose. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could.
So, where is he?
Wandering around, probably cursed.
He was not only mortally wounded, but
Oh, he's
also under the
dead.
heavy influence of Tatarigami.
Shit.
Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us.
Did he turn into a monster?
Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find here.
Let's ask the Tenryou Commission to do a thorough search later.
Yes. Right now, we need... If Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him,
Agreed.
the more people risk...
Right, so let's get moving.
It's not as his nature,
I
though.
wouldn't be surprised
He's
if
cursed.
he too fell
Cursed.
to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further
Power,
power and skill.
That's why he wants to find Kazuha so
All the
badly.
clues that at first seemed disparate and
Makes sense.
disconnected. It seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis
Okay.
that, if it's correct,
Okay.
not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Okay, sure.
Wait, you figured it out.
I believe so,
Okay.
but it's something of an outlandish idea.
Okay.
I will only be able to on with the search.
Alright, let's go. Sorry, I'm just kind of skipping through there a little bit. I want to be able to get to this without waiting too long. I find it interesting that the set has to do in the water, but okay. Not a fan of that, but sure, I guess. Alright, where we go? Come on. Whee! That's better. Wait, if this dude's on the island, how'd you get here? Did you swim? Did you take a, I mean, there's a bunch of boats here, but... did you jump?
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Like Space Jam style? You go to glide to the island in the distance, and all of a sudden it's like neon letters. It's just welcome to the slit. Like, come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Like, music is playing extremely loud in the distance.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
Yeah, what about it? Is this like a concentration of that energy somewhere?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time.
Oh, this is kind of like this home base, maybe. Cool.
Show yourself. It's no use hiding anymore.
There you are. Hey, there's our dude. Time to kick his ass.
Kaede Harakazua. It's you, at last.
Yeah. Hi, friend.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before.
Yeah.
Problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
And can I freaking have your sword already? Jeez.
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Amenome Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Amenome Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Cast.
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light.
I killed it.
Whoa! Surely you don't mean...
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Yep, cursor.
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind. Or rather, as a means to occupy Amenome Yuya's body.
Possibly.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter.
Oh, hi, sword. What's your name?
Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition.
Oh.
I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams.
Okay.
As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations.
Okay.
In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya.
Can we eventually meet this dude? Can we go to Snezhnaya, like, right now? Can we just skip the other two? Like, can we just skip the other two nations and just go to Snezhnaya? Guys, you have no idea how quickly I would just leave Subaru right now, or even Zuma in this case, and just go to Snezhnaya. That's like my most anticipated region. Like, throw me there, please!
He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish.
Okay.
All he needed was more time and a little faith.
But...
And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own.
Oh, that was his doing. Interesting.
In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world,
Says you.
but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
Says you.
So, swords can become conscious?
Mm-hmm.
And control people?
Yeah, if they're cursed.
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects, an ordinary weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma.
Ah, you just got
Moving
back.
from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way.
Oh, damn.
Each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home.
So you've been well, they did say the sword was just kind of sitting around in years, so you've been waiting for this
Seek
opportunity.
one thing. To face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power. The might of Ishin art.
Not gonna lie, I would totally want to see that.
So Amenome Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? When
No.
I'm tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line.
Stop it.
All I
Don't do
needed
that.
him for was to take me back to Inazuma.
I will literally grab you and throw you in the water. Don't think that I won't.
You're awful.
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide
Put you
my
in the
time
frickin'
in Nagato's
furnace.
warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun.
Yeesh! Freaking yandere sword over here. Well, maybe not yandere, but obsessive. Sword, you gotta just let things go. I mean, it's probably doesn't help the fact that the thing is, you know, that's holding him right now is acting up. But you know, what you gonna do?
Kaede Harakazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
He did. It's
No
awesome.
other to serve as my host for what is to come.
Okay.
Now, give your body over to me.
Nope. Gonna kick your ass now. Gonna introduce you to the Lord and Savior, our Lord. Wait. There you go.
Rewrite history.
Talking about our Lord and Savior, you know.
Whirling
Thank you.
star.
Whee!
Judgment. Punishment.
Bonk.
Permanent.
Bonk.
Wind strike.
Take flight.
Oh, goddamn it.
Brace the ice.
Go. Hey, you're dead. That was very sloppy.
Stand in my way, or I will strike you down too.
I didn't think I would have. They had no energy to their name. That was weird.
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Exactly.
Lost.
Yeah.
Never lose.
You can.
It's this body that has reached its limit. Nothing more.
You can't go anywhere now.
Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man.
I will just throw the blade in the freaking river.
He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
We'll just freaking smash her into pieces. I know, like, at least a dozen people who could do it.
The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger.
Yeah, good luck with that.
And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure
For a Paimon.
by any means necessary.
No.
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But
Ah.
from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
A fit. Are you talking about like a thinly veiled mania, like thinly veiled, like a thinly veiled threat? Are we making thinly veiled threats now? Is that what we've come to? I mean, I do like me some thinly. I cannot speak. I do like me some thinly veiled threats. God fucking damn it. Oh, never fails, never fails.
Really?
Ow.
You can tell all that just from his moves?
Weird, right?
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings.
Makes sense. You
Since
better
the
recognize
blade
your
is
own.
currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, if you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition.
That's the truth.
You believe I am your only hope.
Probably.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you?
I mean, yes.
On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface.
But we still beat you.
In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Then why were you trying to find us?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense.
What's that?
You weren't biding your time. You were trapped.
In the basement?
After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Makes sense.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Which would have made sense when he finally touched the sword and
Only
went
when Mr.
crazy.
Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles, did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Amenoma Yuya and make your escape.
Right.
And what of it?
Well,
We should help you.
that brings me to
Maybe?
my second point. There's a despair in you were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand.
I
you
agree.
realized
You
your
should probably stop
limitations
that.
long ago.
We're trying to skip through ahead. I think you
The
guys are
more
getting
you
the gist of
clenched
it.
your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
Please don't say delusion in this world. Like, we already have problems enough with the Fatui having them. We don't need, and then the random people having them and having them turn into freaking, old people. We don't need any of that right now.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
Then go fight the Shogun if you think you're so good.
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art, even if you were to sever that divine light. Is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You...
Sure, you
Yeah.
inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding.
Which is not the Ishin art.
How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
That is the truth.
Silence.
Well
you
said.
blabbering fool.
Now you're just mad because he's right.
I must achieve my goal. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly.
Yep.
But you also underestimate my resolve.
Can we just break the sword and be done with it already?
And you should face reality.
What he said.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing.
So you rather be delusional. Oh, okay. Time to break the sword.
I have no need of anything that would stand in my way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
Interesting.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state.
Oh?
So let us make a bet,
Okay.
and I will put your strength to the test.
I'm listening.
What? Surely you're not planning to...
Very
No,
well.
no, no, no. Let's
Then
see what it
find
is. Let's see what it
yourself
is.
some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you.
Okay.
Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
What's
And as for
Tenchukaku?
your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
And then we're gonna break you and throw you in the river.
I accept.
Good job.
this, Kazuha?
You're dealing with a this is a risky strategy,
This
but
is
you'll be
the
fine.
only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the Blade's puppet.
I mean, until his physical death, but we're not gonna talk about that right now.
The cursed Blade's
More of an
strength
immediate
is currently
thing.
very weak, and I sense he's hesitating.
Hmm.
This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor. The power of the Tatarigami lies in
I
intensifying.
love how we're all having all
existing
this
obsession.
whole talk about this dude
This is the reason
while
I
he's
feel
standing in front of
that
us.
Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
Oh, that's good.
Even so...
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me.
Can we? I swear, if we get a dark Kazuha, can he have his hair turn have black stripes in it? That would literally complete his look.
We
That would
have a
look
chance
so
to save an
good.
innocent victim. I am willing to accept.
All right,
this.
Your
fine.
disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance.
What?
I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
Oh, we're okay. I didn't realize this. Great. Great. I hate this. I hate this. Kazuha, buddy? Buddy? Oh, you okay there, bud? Still there?
I'm okay.
Still in there?
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
If something feels off, let me know immediately, dude.
I will. Thank you.
What should we do next?
Yeah, where are we going?
Got a plan, Kazuha?
Yeah, exactly. Welp. I was wondering, I was like, why are you talking about your resistance? I was like, are you just worried about him being like close by or anything like that? And then he thinks it's like, oh, this is the worst idea.
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality,
Yep.
then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it.
I like this plan.
He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
All right, let's see.
Barrett, Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild.
What's that?
Since the Takasukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
Oh, we're just gonna. Oh, this is how we do the dungeon. Got it.
All right. Please lead the way.
What about
He's straining a little bit.
Yuya? What should we do with him?
I think he's fine.
Blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently.
Oh.
Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Okay, that's good.
Are we sure this is a good idea?
I'm with you there.
Fine. Just be careful.
Yep, I don't have to freaking kick you over the head with anything. Well, time to a dungeon. Probably. Time to go to a dungeon. Maybe. Well, time to go to the Kamisato estate. Oh, hey, look, Ayaka, you're back home. Hey. Your brother's not around, though, so... I mean, your brother's sword's around, considering that's one of the ones that I ended up getting, but details. I still cannot get over how that got how my writing rolls went. I am still very floored. Like, don't get me wrong. I literally met the best outcome that I absolutely possibly could. So we're good. Also, you would think that I would be going to play. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. You think I'd be going to play play Raiden more because I have her now. I have her at like C3 now, but I personally want to use this team mainly because I want to freeze things. Also, because we're in Inazuma, it's a little harder to go and use Electro, since a lot of the enemies here are immune to Electro anyway, so... Freeze is really my only other team that's not Electro related. Now when we go to Cisnaya or any of the other places, they're fucked. Hello?
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Oh. Oh, it's legit just Kazuha here. I am all for this.
That hurts.
Oh, goddamn. Wait, when you said that hurt, was that actually from the sword? Alright. I'm game with this, playing as Kazuha this whole time. Come on. Yeah. Next. Hi, friends. And... Oh, this is gonna be cool. Oh, God, we're doing pretty good. Nice. I should play some Genshin myself as I'm so behind. You should. I agree. Do it. Do it. There's a lot of people I know who are in the same boat as me. I am very much behind. As far as the main quest is concerned, for the most part, I'm good. It's just a lot of the story quests I have to finish.
I'm all right.
Like the side story quests.
The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use.
Interesting.
Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
All right, let's keep on going. You okay?
Anything else on your mind?
How strange.
What?
Rather than trying to control me, he's instead trying to match my fighting rhythm.
Interesting.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Probably doesn't want to control people. He just feels like he has to control people. That's understandable. Poor sword. I'm still. If you act up though and mess with Kazuha, I'm going to bonk you. Don't think I won't. Gonna throw you into a giant god's mouth like a freaking gonna treat you like a toothpick. So glad we had the flames and give me extra oomph.
Time to go.
There we go. Beep. Oh, hey, friend. Nope. Oh my god. No, we're gonna save that for the next one. Come on. Hey, friends. Come on together. There we go. Bonk. Wow. Oh, I love that.
What's up with the blade?
Hey, it's not looking as cursed. Yeah, it's growing dimmer.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer.
Okay.
If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
Yeah, so against a fight with the Shogun, he would have lost it instantly.
What would that do to Amanome Yuya?
We'll see.
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Alright. You got one more go, because I'm pretty sure this last area is going to be the last dungeon. Whatever we're fighting. Maybe we'll have like one more or something like that. I don't know. Oh god, there you go. There we go. Dude. Good job. Come on. Come on. Doink, doink, doink. Uh-oh. Bop. Nope. Gotcha. Ah, he's halfway down. He's not that bad. Come on. Hey, fire! And then the extra little ticks of damage should help take him down. Oh god damn it. Get your fire sword out of here. You're done. How dare you kick me?
Hey, it looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Kind of, sort of?
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Yeah, he did his best, but
Perhaps this time, we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form?
Storm? What are you talking about?
Oh! How the sword looked before
What the?
it got cursed.
Is this the same blade as before?
Oh my god!
Piece of junk.
It really looks like it's about to break.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
We listen to you, though.
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet.
What's that?
You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power.
Which, unfortunately, no, because he's not your owner.
But regrettably, we are nothing alike.
Right.
I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize. The only one who truly understood you
Right.
had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Here they are. Take them down.
Uh-oh. Time to go.
Where do they keep coming from?
You shouldn't fight with this blade anymore.
Yep, we can help this time.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's
Go for
just
it.
more of the same.
Go for it. Hi, Ben. Oh. Wait, is this... Wait, what? Here's my question. When you say your own blade, which one is that? Oh, that one. Okay. I had to look at it for a second. I was like, which blade are you talking about? Like, I don't... Like, are you still using, like, mine? Also, I don't notice any difference with you, with me using my own, Kazuo's own blade as opposed to another one.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit.
Nice.
Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am.
Are you whelmed now? You good? Are we all fine?
No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
Unfortunately, no.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you.
Yeah, good try though.
Too much time has passed. My physical state.
Can we
is poor,
restore
and
you?
Without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen.
Can you be actually restored?
Yours is the
Maybe?
blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
Wait, what?
What?
Forging
What?
and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another
Right.
power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire.
What you said, Kazuha?
All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art.
Even though I like acting like I actually know Ishin art.
There is something else I must tell you.
What's that?
Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past.
Unfortunately.
Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was
Unfortunately.
wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I
Unfortunately.
sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I
We're gonna deal with you
its
now.
temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya.
Okay.
But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach.
Now they made me sympathetic for a cursed sword. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I shouldn't be. I feel like I shouldn't be, but I totally am.
The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. You have known
Yeah.
this for a long time.
He gave me everything.
Oh, poor sword.
My form, my consciousness. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
You're kind of, possessed by demonic forces, so I think you're okay.
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled.
Where
Wait,
are you going, Kazuha?
Yeah, where's the sword going?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Alright, what's your plan, Kazuha? What's your plan?
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been.
Kind of like the dimension that the Raiden takes us, that A is kind of sitting in right now, meditating.
A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Interesting.
Indeed.
That's kind of cool.
While in exile in Snezhnaya,
Living weapons of sorts?
the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened.
That'd be really cool.
The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths.
Right.
He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions.
Makes
He
sense.
felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could
Not
never
surprised.
again return to his homeland.
Not surprised if Fatui had something to
His
do with
sole
this.
wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth.
I swear to God, quite literally, this is like 14. This is literally like 14. It's that damn quote that you just see like most of the time, like 90% of the time, that something bad happens in 14, acids. It's just think of that aliens meme where the dudes are kind of like holding up like aliens. It's just like that. In this case, it's Fatui. Never fails. Never fucking fails. I swear to God.
So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods.
Wonder where he picked up that thing
All
along the
he
way.
wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly.
And that was the
as
only way to do it.
Blade and
Yeah, that
Smith,
makes sense.
That they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story.
Makes sense.
But
This is actually a really cool side story.
the blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatarigami.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami.
Probably not now.
The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path.
So he was so giving it its consciousness. He used that power to give it its consciousness without realizing it. That makes
This
sense.
blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master.
Shame it's too late now.
Is it?
Yes, it is too late.
Damn it.
Time would not wait
I wanna
or
fix
stop
it.
because of his determination.
We're gonna fix the sword.
While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down.
Okay, let's go check on the sword, friend. Also, I'm gonna pick up this chest over here because I didn't realize that was a chest. Thank you, cutscene, for showing me there was a chest there. Hi, friend. Hi, sword friend.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday.
Makes me wonder how long this sword's been wandering around. Like decades?
I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. Darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill
Grudge
his
and
ambition,
gratitude. That's kind of cool.
I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Exactly. Welcome back.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition.
Okay.
It is the entire purpose for my existence.
Then what kind of compromise can we make with this dude? Well, how can we help this sword?
So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Okay.
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too?
I understand.
Please, don't push your luck, mister.
I'd ask. I said,
It
yeah.
has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say.
Okay.
And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised.
Okay.
My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
All right.
His attitude has grown a lot milder.
Okay.
What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
I would.
Let's hear it.
Well, what's up?
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill.
Okay.
He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again.
That's okay. That makes
Nor
sense.
have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since.
We gotta get you fixed up before we can do that,
My
though.
fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. You are a fine warrior.
Ooh.
I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
So Kazuha, between Kazuha and this dude? And the sword?
And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you
Oh.
can convince him to commit to a fight with you.
Okay.
You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
That's fair.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and
I'm
will to
game.
fight.
I'm game to see how this goes. Finally gave her consciousness. The party explained the situation to him.
I see. He used my body
Oh.
to inflict harm on others.
Oh, and his voice is completely different, unless he was just doing more gruffer.
I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor.
It's more like a crumb of honor, but you're not gonna judge him for that.
If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward.
Okay,
I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
sure.
No need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryu Commission.
100%.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention?
Yeah, no worries.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here.
Oh, we're
In
gonna have
any
a battle
case,
elsewhere.
For a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Where are we going? Where are we going? You gonna tell me where we're going? Can you tell me where we're going? Can you tell me where we're going? Kazuha? Kazuha? Friend? 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 Oh. I love that. Fulfill the cursed ways of Blaze Bushes. Oh. We're gonna be doing it over there. Okay, I'm game, I'm game, I'm game. This is a really cool story. I didn't know what to think of it at first. Hi, Foxy. This is a really cool story. I'm a fan. All right, where are we going? Or are we doing it here?
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash. Yep, we still can't let our guard down, even now. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption,
I mean,
it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him.
I still, even though the fact that he killed a bunch of people.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin.
Here we
art,
go.
Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art. Amenoma Yuya.
This is gonna be cool.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Let's go. Hi, Ben. Whee! Whip. Oh, god damn it. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, you're over there.
Wind strike.
Whee! Yeah, a little fight on the water side I think is a really good way to do it. Oh, stop that. I will end you. There we go. Bonk. Wait a minute.
One with nature.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There's something I gotta check really quickly. Decreases the... Because I noticed that literally right after I used his ultimate, the cooldown was right back up. So decrease the cooldown by 10%. That's why. I see. Okay. That was his first constellation that did that. The Autumn Wind field created by Kazuha Slash increases own elemental mastery by 200, increases characters by 200, and then, okay, cool. Gotcha. A little bit anticlimactic there,
The
but...
experience. Although he appears battered and broken. In your hands, it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance.
Yeah, that was a fun fight.
His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
Yeah,
You
what
also
are we
fought
gonna do
well.
now?
I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all
Oh.
that has transpired.
There's the sword.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedahara Kazuha.
Okay, so it's a completely different voice actor. Got it.
I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes. I too trust Mr. Kaedahara to do the right thing.
Kazuha just takes the sword, just breaks it in half, like, fuck you.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
Neat.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy.
Is he gonna get fixed up?
Maybe we can go back there together.
Yeah, sure.
What does he want to go there for?
He wants to see if he can get fixed up.
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
He's gonna get fixed up. Oh, please. Please. I want to fix the sword. I want to fix the sword. I want to help the sword. I know I was making fun of the fact that the sword was cursed, but, like, I'm happy that we're going to actually fix this. This is the thing. Even though, like I said, the text and things are definitely sometimes, like, long-winded, and not every story piece, like, hits its beats, they have extremely improved with the writing of this game. for the side quests and things like that. Like, I remember when some of the side quest stories were kind of like, it's okay, it's not that, it's fine, and all like that, but they've gotten, like, really deep. So, I commend them. I commend the writers. Not fixed, but maybe melted rather than broken.
You have returned.
Fair enough, yeah. Might decide to just go down like that to be used for something else.
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
We gotta go talk to the wife to tell him that her husband's gone. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun talk. You tell everything that's happened, basically.
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. But I have some good news as well.
Oh?
Ryuji from the Bankai Sango
He's
Detective
okay!
Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank God.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will
Yes!
live.
I literally was just talking about that. Okay, so this is gonna have a pretty happy ending now.
And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
We just gotta figure out what the sword wants.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's that?
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What?
Okay,
No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
just a talk.
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish.
Okay,
And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious.
okay,
I have decided to let him do it.
all right. Gotta trust your judgment.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later.
Go for it.
Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
All right. All right. What are you looking to do?
My power is almost spent.
Oh.
Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything.
Oh?
You mean...
Yes.
Woo!
It is my entire consciousness.
Wait, what? Oh, he's possessed. Oh, yeah, he's possessed right now. He's possessed right now. Yep, his blade's gonna be reforged.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies.
Oh, Kazuha's gonna get a new sword!
At its finest hour.
Yes! Yes!
I'm not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands.
I don't think he's ever made a blade! Oh, this is awesome!
Fulfill his final wish. Oh. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan.
That's so
My
cool.
real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind.
What's your name?
Kagotsurube Ishin. His
Whoo!
name is now yours to keep.
Look at that!
Rest in peace.
So he took his entire consciousness, the last of his consciousness, to reinforce the vessel of the blade.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
And now the sword doesn't have a consciousness anymore. Oh, that was awesome!
Kagotsurube Ishin.
Kagotsurube Ishin.
It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions. And thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart.
Makes sense.
Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
That's awesome. And now Kazuha has a fucking badass sword! Yes!
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead.
I literally was just making jokes to say, hey, can you just give me that sword, please? I want it. I wasn't actually expecting to get the sword. I was not expecting it at all.
speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them.
The remnants of defeated gods are nothing to scoff at.
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality.
Nah, you're just a good dude.
I've always been captivated by grand aspirations.
Hey, now you have a goal
Hearing
for your
his
sword.
wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way.
Yeah, Kazuha got it, not you. Fair. Fair. But technically speaking, I have Kazuha as a character. So technically, it's mine. What's his is mine, and mine is his. It was his is mine, and what's his is mine, and what's mine is mine. You know? That's how that works, right? Right.
After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Nah, you're good.
Oh, Kazuha.
Makes sense.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Thank you.
Wait,
Appreciate it, Kazuha.
shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Yeah, we probably should.
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about
Right.
the findings of our investigation.
Yeah, the story kind of got a little bit away from us
And it's
there.
also time to give him a response to the offer he made.
Yeah, we kind of let that get away from us a little bit. Just a wee bit. All right, let's go up the steps. All right, there we go. Moving along. All right, friend. Hi. Ready to give you my answer, apparently. All right, Kazuha, what do you got? What do you want to say? What do you want to do?
You've returned.
Yes.
I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost.
Thank
the Tenryou
goodness.
Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse.
Nice.
The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Thank goodness he was not at
Wow,
fault.
you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer,
Okay.
I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
This awesome blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan.
It looks so good.
By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
Fair enough.
I see. I understand.
So he's not going to come home just yet.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path.
Makes sense.
Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the Shogunate
Right.
and Sangonomiya.
Yeah.
That would not suit me.
You definitely suit the role of the Wanderer. So, I mean, that's probably the fact that one of the reasons why you got the Anemo, your Nemo vision. So, makes sense.
You misunderstood.
Freedom.
That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Fair deal.
Very
Like
well.
this plan.
I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised.
Okay, so you're not up to shady shit. Got it.
However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great.
Fair.
Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
Yeah, where are you looking to go?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now.
I'm not surprised. You seem to have a good old time.
As for my next destination,
I swear to God, you said Cisnaya.
let's see where the wind takes me.
Okay, fair. I was about to say, like, I swear, if you say Cisnaya, I'm like, take me with you! Alright.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but you don't want to seem too pushy. Like, about these descenders.
Yes,
So,
I did know about the Senders.
Does that just mean people like you?
Maybe.
Who come traveling to Teyvat from someplace else?
Fuck if I know.
That's for your sister. Whew. So many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
I agree. But we won't be doing that right now. That's a perfect stopping point. Also, Raza, I don't know if you saw. Raza, I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw. Boom! It's mine! It's fucking mine! I can technically use it! Okay, so what does it actually do? It's a 4-star, of course, but it's like when a normal charge or plunging attack hits an opponent, it will whip up a hurling gale, dealing an AoE equal to 180 of the attack, and increasing attack for 15 seconds. Huh. Okay, legit. I hope at some point in time we get the ability to put like glamour on our weapons, so that way you can make it look at whatever the actual weapon is, look like whatever you want it to. If you could do that, I'm totally doing this for Kazuha. This blade is freaking fits so well. How do you refine? Oh yeah. How do you refine that? Yeah, that's a good question. How do you refine it? Hold on, let me take a quick look. I'm curious. How do you do that? Kagos. Yes. How do you upgrade it? So, according to this, not telling me anything here. Hold on. Okay, this site doesn't seem to have the ability to... Yeah. How do you refine this thing? Okay, so... Oh, okay. Wait. No refinement needed for it. Rank 1 is max refinement. Oh, got it. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I literally just got to the part where you said that. God damn it. All right. Well, that makes sense. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have any use for this blade, considering the fact that he's currently rocking the Favonius sword. And quite honestly, I'm more concerned about getting more copies of this for my team than anything else. I need like 2 more refinements, and then it'll be perfect. And then anytime he crits, I'll be able to get so much energy. It'll be great. But, okay. I think now that we actually can start doing 3.4 stuff and get to that quest... also, looking on it, I see not blue numbers that it can be improved. What do you mean by blue numbers? I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean by the blue numbers. Hello? Hello? Oh god, now I'm looking at everything. Like, yeah, there's a couple of weapons that I desperately need to go and still upgrade. Yeah, there's still definitely things to do before I can say any of my teams are like 100% finished per se. But you know, what are you gonna do? But I think this is a good place to go and stop right now. Because next time we play the game, we'll actually be able to do the quest that I was trying to do in the first place. So we'll get on to that. But I at least wanted to play a little bit more Genshin to kind of make up the fact that I wasn't able to play it before. The other weapons with multiple levels of refinement got blue. Oh, right. Yeah, that's fair. That's very true. For what is improved within refinements, right? Because it's at max refinement right now, it doesn't apply. Okay. All right then, guys. But yeah, a little late today, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. Tomorrow we will be playing some more We're gonna be playing some Master Duel, which I'm excited about. Still don't have a deck that I want to necessarily go and play, and I completely forgot to look up what the heck we're gonna be doing. So Completely forgot what we're going to be doing right now, or at least I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that that event that's going on right now. But if we are, I think we'll go ahead and build the deck and then go from there. I think that would be fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time. But anyway, guys, I'm actually going to go and just head off. Normally, I would go ahead and raid somebody, but it is super late, so I think it's just best to go ahead and call stream here. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow. I think, 2 p.m. Eastern time? I might push it a little bit more if it can, because there is something I need to go and do on the weekends, and it might take a little bit of time. But if it doesn't, if you don't hear anything from me before 2 p.m. Eastern time, know that's what's going on. But again, anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and try to attempt to possibly cook some pizza and then fail miserably at it, but we'll see how that ends up going. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, guys, take care, be safe, and have a good night. Goodbye.